Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Ryan, and this is Only Way Yahweh. I uh, I am having to go back through Genesis and hit a couple of different chapters due to having to delete a couple videos, but also not remembering to read a certain chapter. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and pray to the big man upstairs. Yahweh, Yeshua. Been a couple days since I've read for you, but not once have I not spread your gospel and trying to help people. I have people bringing me problems that they want me to discuss with them, and I keep pointing to your word. And now I'm starting to point out different parts of your word. That is part of your plan. Understanding what we're reading and being able to translate it. I'm fully yours. I'm your warrior. I'm your son. Let's keep it going. Amen. Alright. Let's go ahead and start. If the music's too loud, I'll go through it again, but yeah. Anyway, Genesis 16, the birth of Ishmael. Now, Sarai, Abram's wife, bore him no children. She had an Egyptian slave girl whose name was Hagar. And Sarai said to Abram, "You see that the Lord has prevented me from bearing children. Go into my slave girl, and may be that I shall obtain children by her." And Abraham listened to the voice of Sarai. So after Abram had lived 10 years in the land of Canaan, Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, the Egyptian, her slave girl, and gave her to her husband Abram as a wife. He went into Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, she looked with contempt on her mistress. Then Sarai said to Abram, "May the wrong done to me be on you. I gave you my slave girl to your embrace, and when she saw that she had conceived, she looked on me with contempt. May the Lord judge between you and me." But Abram said to Sarai, "Your slave girl is in your power. Do to her as you please." Then Sarai dealt harshly with her, and she ran away from her. The angel of the Lord found her by the spring of water in the wilderness, the spring on the way to Shur. And he said, "Hagar, slave girl of Sarai, where have you come from and where are you going?" Now, what I get out of that is they already know it, just due to the fact that it's already been planned. Angels get sent by God Himself, so therefore they already have a trajectory. They're just making sure that you are being honest. That's what I'm getting out of that. She said, "I am running away from my mistress Sarai." The angel of the Lord said to her, "Return to your mistress and submit to her." The angel of the Lord also said to her, "I will so greatly multiply your offspring that they cannot be counted for multitude." And the angel of the Lord said to her, "Now you have conceived and shall bear a son. You shall call him Ishmael, for the Lord has given heed to your affliction. He shall be a wild ass of a man, with his hands against everyone, and everyone's hand against him. And he shall live at odds with all of his kin." So she named the Lord who spoke to her, "You are El Roi," for she said, "Have I really seen God and remained alive after seeing him?" Therefore, the well was called Bir Lahoi Roi. It lies between Kadesh and Bered. Hagar bore Abram a son, and Abram named his son, whom Hagar bore, Ishmael. Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bore him Ishmael. That's some wild stuff right there. That's some wild stuff. That's just the family dynamic that they're dealing with, and just there's love and hate there, the yin and yang, you know. How are you going to comprehend it? I know how I'm going to, by asking him. Yahweh, Yeshua, all these stories that we are reviewing, almost all of them, if all of them, we can apply to everyday life. You just have a way with words, and the way you knitted and sewn everything together in this book is baffling and awe-inspiring. We're going to continue doing our best to spread your word. Thank you, and God bless.